I'm looking back at the albums I heard growing up, but not the obvious ones like Hemispheres or Hard Day's Night, just the deeper cuts. So here are the albums that made me. Have you ever re-examined a core memory from your childhood and realized much later in life that you completely misinterpreted what was happening at the time? Well, my stepfather used to play the Wild Tchoupitoulas album at home quite a bit, to the point where I started to sing along with it pretty much every time. Well, largely phonetically. I mean, I had no kind of a clue what a Giacomo Fino Hey might mean. It just sounded cool. But one day, my stepfather told me, it's probably not a good idea for you to be singing some of these songs at school. At the time, I thought that there might be some kind of religious or sexual or dirty meaning to some of these words that I had no idea about. And thinking that there might be some intense grown-up meaning to some of these lyrics gave the music a kind of haunted edge for me, which it still retains to this day. Of course, in hindsight, it's obvious he was just trying to save me from looking the fool. I mean, the fan base for the Wild Tchoupitoulas probably didn't include the student population of Harpeth Academy in 1979, excluding myself, so most people wouldn't know what was happening if a 9-year-old kid suddenly broke into Giacomo Finane. And for those of you that don't know the Wild Tchoupitoulas, it's a very New Orleans supergroup consistent of the combined might of the Meters and the Neville brothers serving as the backing band for the actual Wild Tchoupitoulas, the Mardi Gras Indian tribe, fronted by Big Chief Jolly, who at that time was the Neville's uncle, George Landry. The standout tracks for me are Meet the Boys on the Battlefront, which takes its melody and its chord changes from the old Andrews Sisters tune Rum and Coca-Cola, and Hey Mama, parentheses, Wild Tchoupitoulas, close parentheses. Final analysis. Is this an album I still like? Yeah, you right. Is this an album I still spin regularly? I probably spin the Meters and Dr. John more, but anytime I feel the need for some second line, this one comes out sooner or later. Would I recommend the Wild Tchoupitoulas? Only if you like music.